So hi guys, how are you doing today? It's great to be talking to you both.
Yeah,
Great,
we're
we're
doing
good.
very great. Yeah,
Yes,
we had a single release yesterday, and that felt really great, and a lot of views coming in on YouTube. So I'm very happy, at least.
yes. And releasing Ascending in Synergy as a whole is only 5 hours away. And I'm quite nervous, but it's positive nervousness. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no reason to be nervous. Sending Synergy, it's a great album. It's your second
Thank
album,
you.
actually.
Yeah,
How have the reactions been so far? I mean, it's some 5 hours away, but there must be some reviews already.
there are.
There are,
Well,
yeah.
I think they were mostly positive. I don't know of any negative reactions yet. Of course, you have some like troll comments under our in the comment section of our singles on YouTube, but it's not that hard to ignore it regarding all the positive feedback. And yeah,
Yeah,
I'm really happy with how
that's
everything
always
unfolds right now.
yeah, and that's always the price to pay when you are in a big level like Napalm Records.
Yes, but you
Exactly.
will
Yeah.
always have people who just um don't want to spread love, and instead they just spread shit actually. And
Yeah,
that's something you have to live with, and we're on display, so
yeah, exactly.
that's what comes with it.
Yeah, no, I never understand why people even, you know, you listen to a song, you don't like it, you even waste time saying you
Yes,
don't like it. I mean, it
yes.
makes no sense to me.
I believe it's truly the anonymity of the World Wide Web, really. No one would ever come and say to your face that they don't like your music or your song. And that's also one point why I don't think it's hard to ignore that, um, these negative comments whatsoever, because they're not even based in knowledge most of the times. And if you I have that often, that I think like, oh, okay, there's someone who criticizes what we do. um let's check out what kind of profile they have, and most of the time they don't even have a profile picture, and I'm like, well, okay, your life consists of nothing, obviously. And yeah, well, thank you for pushing the algorithm, really.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how you should see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and how do you think this album shows your evolution as a band?
Um, well, I think our production just got a bit better. I think we developed, especially the heavier songs are now even heavier. So we had heavier songs in our de debut album. They were more guitar riff oriented, and I think these ones, the ones that are now on this album, are a bit, yeah, a bit heavier, a bit more metal. But on the other hand, everything that was dreamy and it really needed time to develop, that kind of sounds like Short to Ain on our debut album. We have like a similar song, which is like a continuation from that one. Even got longer. I think it's over 9 minutes long now. So even that developed in a way. And we worked together with someone who arranges orchestra, and well, with programs, not a real orchestra. We can maybe afford that one day, but not now. Um, and the stuff he did was mind blowing for us, at least for me. Yeah, if I think for Nele too. I think for all of
Yeah.
us, and not just
For all
not
of
just
us, yeah.
for everyone at the moment. Yeah. So I think we developed in every corner that we could develop.
Yeah.
Like the dynamic range has widened. The heavier stuff got heavier. The dreamy and ballad stuff got even more dreamier and more longer and everything, and more
I think we
emotional.
just we just kind of settled in what we do, and we got confident in what we do, and
Yeah.
learned so much from the experience we made with Until Dawn. And we're so thankful for being able to experience that and to just learn. We're all always like open to learn and to take the opportunities we get. And I think the personal growth and the growth musically is what you can really hear in our second album, Ascending in Synergy, compared to Until Dawn, really. It's just ELVELLON was kind of born with Until Dawn, and now the little baby's getting bigger, and we develop, and Ascending in Synergy is really like the toddler stage now, maybe. And we just matured.
Yeah, it's a normal process. And Gilbert, you said that the songs got bigger, you know, in average they did. Was that something that you wanted to do or just simply happened?
Actually, both, I would say. Quite early on, and as in late 2019, and as we were talking about the first ideas for the album and which direction we would like to do, we already knew that we wanted to work with this guy Louis, who's doing the orchestra stuff. But the rest is really like the way we are songwriting. So I can't really say. It's a bit of both.
Yeah, and how was your composition process for this album? Did you change anything from your debut?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. On the debut, we were trying out actually different recording studios, and now we stick to one studio where I recorded some stuff. Myself, I had the confidence to record a lot of stuff by myself this time, because I'm working as a producer and became better over the years, and as a recording engineer and everything. And that was really nice, because the band didn't had to pay me. I just did it for free because I want to, and that gave us a lot of freedom time-wise to really work on stuff as long as we wanted. Yeah, but I did the mixing with a friend of mine who's a producer as well. Like the last time, yeah, we did give the mastering did Mika Jusila from Finland, a very renowned name in the scene, because he did like all the Nightwish albums and all the Scandinavian music scene, or at least this melodic keyboard oriented metal. Yeah, a bit of both worlds again. Yeah, some things were new, some were changed. But lyric-wise, maybe Nele has something to say, because that's the
well, we actually, as I said, we all develop musically and personally, and what comes with that is trying to bring everything together as a band family, really. And that meant for us that within these 6 years, we kind of developed our songwriting process in regards of I did most of the lyrics, and I took so much more part in writing the songs, really, in regards to inspiration and ideas and whatnot. And that's really cool. And as I said, we all just developed, really, and brought us together, really. And the second album for me is just it just feels good. It just feels good. And we now know that, because some people said, like, after a few years, you're not that relevant anymore. And some rumors were like, we don't exist anymore, and we don't create anymore, whatnot. And that is like the promise we gave each other to keep it going. And I'm so glad that we can kind of keep that promise, not only to ourselves but also to our fan base. And yeah, so this album is a promise, really.
Yeah, and you know, it seems like you guys went through some hard times after your debut. Would you like to talk a little bit about that? No, also you also was through the pandemic, so I mean.
Yeah, sure. Well, you know, 2019 really was such a successful year for us. We went on tour with Visions of Atlantis. We had several great festivals we played. And we really thought by ourselves, like, this is our year. Now we can really level up. And then the pandemic came and gave us this huge setback. And we're just a band. We need to be together to write songs and be creative and do what ELVELLON does and what makes ELVELLON special, really. And we just couldn't do that most of the time. And that was really hard, especially when you think of inspiration. Where do you get inspiration from when you are on lockdown all the time? And all that kind of stuff you have to deal with. And now you sit there with a band and it's a business, really. It became a business, and you have to keep it going somehow. And how do you get through 6 years without a new album, whatever, without the ability to be on stage and to meet people and to connect, really, in person? And that was really, really hard. But we got through it. And I'm really proud of the way we did it and what the result is right now.
Yeah, and how do you think that those hard times reflected on the songs that you present in Ascending in Synergy?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I always tell people that I especially felt so disconnected to my surrounding world, just as well as to myself. And I noticed that this happened to a lot of people. And the parts I wrote lyric-wise in Ascending in Synergy, really deal with how to get back in touch with yourself and how to integrate all the negativity you accumulate within yourself. And I wanted to give people an album they can take out of their shelf, in case they need something positive. They want, like, they need a place to drift away to be seen or to feel heard, whatever. And that was really important for me while writing this album. Yeah, so the pandemic really made an impact. Yeah.
Yeah, but now you're back stronger than ever, and you
Yes.
got a great album out, and future's looking bright for you.
Thank you, Sam.
Now, about your time in the studio, do you have any funny story that you would like to share?
Everyone is asking for funny stories, and all we do is working.
But work can be
Nothing
fun.
funny.
There's a
It's-
lot of fun happening, really, but I find it hard to really find a story that sticks out to me. I remember that with Martin in the studio, he kind of lost a stick while playing. That was really funny. That was just in the moment. I don't know, but that's not a fun story to tell, you know what I mean? But we all have a lot of fun during that. But
Mhm. Yeah, and Nele, what about your vocal performance? Did you try any new techniques for this album?
oh, absolutely. I really dared myself to just go for it, really. To well, in Ocean of Treason, there's the last part, and it really goes high, and it's still the belting, just like I did in on Until Dawn. But as I said, I really developed also vocal wise, and yeah, I just tried to dare myself. I wanted to try new things and special things, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah, there's also a bit more of the classical vocals. People always comment on my Instagram and social medias, really, that they want to hear more of my classical voice. I'm not 100% trained in classic, but as I said, I really wanted to dare myself, and yeah, I think Ocean of Treason is a good song for reference, where you can hear that I really try to do new stuff and go out of my comfort zone, really.
Yeah, and you did great.
Thank you.
This is also your first album for Napalm Records, as I said. How did you establish this partnership?
It's again a Nele story.
Oh, it is? You can go ahead as well. You took part in it.
You tell the story so nicely, so go ahead.
Thank you so much. So we were on tour, as I said, in 2019 with Visions of Atlantis, and we had such a fun time, and we really enjoyed it. We got along so well with the members of Visions of Atlantis, and well, the last evening came really quickly, and we just sat down, had a little chit chat in the backstage, really. And Thomas Casa, who is the boss of Napalm Records and also the drummer of Visions of Atlantis, and he just came to the table, sat down with a beer, and all of a sudden, and it really got kind of serious. And he just asked that one famous question we always wanted to get asked, really, and that was, do you want to become rock stars? And we all just stared at each other and were like in complete disbelief, but we agreed on that. And yeah, soon after, the paperwork got out, and the rest is history, really.
And I'm really happy for you guys because after that incredible debut, you really deserved a breakthrough. It took a little while,
Thank you so much.
but it's finally out. For example, you also replaced Phil Kohout with Jan Runker. What happened for that lineup changes?
I think it was around 2018 already, late 2018, when our former bass player Phil decided he wanted to focus on other projects because he's a great guitar player, and bass. It was really a downgrade for him because he's a really awesome guitar player and also a very good drummer. Yeah, and he wanted to focus on other projects, and it was okay.
But then we had to look out for someone else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I know quite a lot of people in the metal or music scene around here, and I just asked some people, do you know a guy who can play bass and would fit for ELVELLON? And yeah, there was one who did. And I got in contact with Jan, and it yeah, it was really nice with him from the first shows in 2019 on. He started as a only a live musician.
Yeah.
Because he's by now he's got 3 little kids. But now the smallest one is out of the hard phase. I don't know for parents. Yeah, he could join in as a full-time member, which was very nice.
Yeah.
He's
and
a good guy. We really like him in the band.
Yeah, we really like him and appreciate everything he does, despite having a wife and kids, and he's just a great addition.
It's always harder when there's family,
Yeah, he didn't plan on doing music professionally, and he just went for another way, and then ELVELLON came into play, and it was like we had all these festivals and the tour with Visions of Atlantis booked already, I think, and we really needed him, and he was there, and he just fitted perfectly, and he had several different projects back at the time, and he always said, like, it's the dream of every metalhead in a band to make their band successful, kind of. And so was Jan, and he always says this, he experienced all the touring and festival stuff together with us, and he had so much fun, and it made such a huge impact. And he told me a story actually about not being able to overcome the fact that he has like 3 kids and a wife and is not able to participate as a complete member. And after the first 1.5 or 2 years of the pandemic, yeah, things changed for him, and he said, like, you know, guys, I just want to be part of this. And we said, yes, please, come on, just join us, and we're really happy to have him.
Yeah, and it also did a very good job.
Yes.
Now, which are your touring plans for this album? You know, is Portugal included there?
So we have some things booked already. Like in July is the show with Van Canto here in Germany, in Bavaria, I think. And we have a festival booked we all love to the core. It's near our hometown. It's the Dong Open Air Festival, great festival with best view ever. And yeah, we have our release show planned, but we really try to get a good deal with a booking agency at the moment. So the production of the album took so much space. We really feel now that, yeah, that might have been a mistake, but yeah, we're looking out for a good agency for booking, and yeah, the moment we found one, you can expect more touring dates, whatnot.
Yeah, maybe some booking agency will be looking at this interview and say, "Oh, I want to book them."
Hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Nele. Thank you so much, Gilbert. I won't want you anymore. Would you like to send any message to your Portuguese fans?
We hope you know that we love you. We read all your comments on our videos and social media. Thank you so much for that. We know that we have fans over there, and we'd love to come one day and to see you in person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it would be great to have you here and to talk to you personally, guys. It was an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.